And speaking of unpredictable, the BBC article also mentions those drone attacks that happened in Moscow right before the talks in Jeddah.
Oh, right. Those attacks definitely raised the tension level, didn't they?
Yeah.
Russia blamed Ukraine for those attacks, claiming that it shows they're not serious about diplomacy. But it's also possible that those attacks were, a deliberate attempt by Russia to sabotage the talks or create an excuse for escalating the conflict further.
It's really hard to know for sure who is behind those attacks or
Yeah.
what their true intentions were. But it definitely adds more uncertainty and mistrust into an already very delicate situation.
Yeah, it does. And this actually connects to something that both Professor Alves and the BBC article touch on. The growing sense of weariness within the West about continuing to fund this war.
I mean, there's a feeling that the initial wave of support for Ukraine might be fading as the conflict drags on and the economic costs continue to rise.
Exactly. And you can be sure that Russia's paying attention to this shift. They may be hoping that by prolonging this conflict, they can eventually erode Western support and force Ukraine to make concessions.
So it seems like everyone's playing this high-stakes game of chicken, waiting to see who backs down first.
That's a good way to put it. And the stakes are incredibly high. The outcome of this conflict could have a huge impact on the global balance of power, on the future of Europe.
Hmm.
It's really hard to overstate the significance of all this.